Okay, so I wanted to make a video on this. The amount of hate that Spider-Man 2 has been getting is absolutely ridiculous. The people in the comments on Instagram have been so salty, it's ridiculous. I've never seen a game get this much hate or seen this many people be this salty. So I just been saving the posts because I couldn't believe the amount of hate that Spider-Man was getting just for no reason. So basically a dude shows off the swinging in the game, the traversal, because it's actually really fun. If you don't think it's fun, you clearly just either don't have the game or you're just hating, because there's no reason to hate on this. But you see this dude, he says, no, you're just ruining the narrative of his character. He slings webs, has limits, accept him. It's amazing to me how many people have never seen the Spider-Man cartoons or comics. This dude has had these web wings for a very long time now. It just goes to show how many people don't really know that much about Spider-Man, which is fine. It's just that don't be commenting if you don't know what you're talking about. All right, this dude says nothing wrong with wanting a $70 game from a $27 billion developer to completely immerse themselves in the open world. Simple stuff GTA was doing in 2008. It's okay to have standards for these games. Bro, you're Spider-Man. Why do you want to travel by train? They just find anything to hate on. This isn't Grand Theft Auto. This is Spider-Man. Thank God there are people with some sense. Bro wants to be robbed on the streets of New York rather than stop it. I mean, I see his point. Red Dead Redemption 2, you can rob trains, ride them leisurely, hunt and fish, camp and cook, row and boat, tame horses, solve a serial murder, find clues that lead you to a vampire encounter, find Native American dream characters, and all as Arthur. You could do more as John during the post game too.
Are you serious?
People are comparing a Spider-Man game to Red Dead Redemption 2. Why would Spider-Man need to do any of these things? When you 100% Spider-Man 2 and there's nothing to do anymore. Exactly why I don't buy single-player games, LOL. The fact that people have lost the meaning behind or the concept behind single-player games is so incredible to me. It's like entertainment. That's like saying, why are you going to watch a movie? You do it in your free time, when you have fun, when you want to relax, when you want to chill. Everything doesn't have to be multiplayer. And yeah, this dude makes a good point. Having a busy schedule can save you from that quick finish. Games last me at least 2 months. Everybody isn't the same. Everybody isn't just locked away in their dungeon. Or even what I would do, I would go to work, go to the gym. Sometimes I wouldn't have time to come home and play Spider-Man. I would literally just eat and go to sleep. And then days when I had time, I played Spider-Man and I enjoyed my time. It was no rush. Some people aren't super competitive in video games all the time. Yeah, I really like this adaptation of Venom. It was perfect. I didn't like that his face stretched like that. That was a little weird, kind of creepy. But I did like, they got Venom super on point. This dude doesn't agree. He says, not gonna lie, this version of him wasn't very good. I don't know what he's missing. What could he possibly be missing? Said no one. Thank you. Yeah, I'd argue it's probably one of the best. They got all his character traits right. You can fight as a cube. Okay, now posting glitches, people are gonna talk trash. That's fine, but when they're serious about what they say, let's see. PlayStation really got one good exclusive title and it gets all the press. He's not completely off, I'm not even gonna lie. The exclusives really haven't been there for PlayStation. I bought a PS5 and I literally just let my friend borrow it. So I let my friend borrow it till God of War came out. Then I let him have it for, I don't know, it was almost a year. Spider-Man came out. It took me about 3 weeks before I beat it. I gave it right back to him. I have no use for my PS5 outside of the exclusives because I have an Xbox too. So this game has little to no bugs. This is the only bug I've seen. Some dude says game of the year, huh? Like one bug messes up the candidacy of being game of the year. Like, come on, man. People just want to hate for no reason. Is anyone above 12 years old actually playing this? What? Spider-Man 2 reviews are incredible. IGN said the open world was bad. You know what? IGN actually gets a good amount of views. There are people that constantly go to IGN's channel to listen to their reviews. I don't know who's actually listening to them for like real advice, but this just explains it right here. There are no spawn points. You travel to exactly or very close to the precise point on the map you choose in real time. Never seen a better system. Yeah, this is actually pretty crazy because I didn't even use it, but when I saw it on here, I was like, whoa, that's sweet. I never seen a game do that. I know that it's been like a racing game that's done it, but people saying this is lame don't understand how impressive this is on a technical scale. And that's what I'm saying. People don't know the amount of work and time the developers put in, even for this game by itself. I watched Digital Foundry's video when they talked to a developer, one of the lead developers, I believe, about the things that they did and how much effort actually went into them. People don't give games and developers like this enough credit. So much work, time, and effort goes into stuff like this. It's insane. And for people to just downplay it, talking about it's not useful and stuff like that, it's so low-key disrespectful. I couldn't imagine what it's like to be a developer in this day and age. You just get dookied on all the time, no matter how much work you put in. Fast travel is a game killer. It ruins world immersion. This really sucks to see. Some people don't always want to travel. Yes, the way you travel in this game is amazing, but if you're trying to get all those little missions done, the side quests, this is a real help. People spend a lot of time on this game and they might just want to 100% it. They don't want to swing the entire time. And right, this dude replied and said, so just don't fast travel. Simple solution. If it works for you, then it works for you. Hate PlayStation. Now I don't want to be that person to just say that these people are Xbox players, but you can't help, by some of these comments, you can't help but wonder, just like, do you have the game? Did you play the game? Are you an Xbox player? You know, I hate to go there because I'm an Xbox player, so I'm kind of unbiased with this. I have both PlayStation and the Xbox. So when I see comments like that, it's just like, man, these dudes be so salty. They actually real life salty they can't get these games. Because realistically, nobody's buying another $500 console just for exclusives. I mean, I did, but not everybody has that type of money, you know? So instead, when they can't get something that everybody else is having a good time with, they got a dookie on it. They got to say stupid stuff like this. Game of the year. Now, people are being a little bit extra. Stuff like this doesn't qualify you to be just game of the year. This is good. I'm glad that this stuff is in there. I'm glad the developers took the time to do this. But come on. Game of the year because they have a Black Panther suit on, that's a bit extra. Spider-Man sells over 2.5 million copies in 24 hours. Let's see. Hella carrying weak PlayStation. You got a point, but the way you said it is just clearly you have an Xbox and you're just gonna dog it. Microsoft owns Activision now. We just got to be patient at this point. They don't even try to hide the fanboyness anymore. I was never that much of a fanboy like this when I had an Xbox by itself back in high school and in middle school, but geez, the gliding feels out of place. Don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it doesn't feel like Spider-Man mechanic. Reminds me a lot of the prototype games. Everybody likes what they like. I understand why they put it in the game, so I can understand why people say it doesn't feel like Spider-Man, but if you know the lore about Spider-Man, it doesn't feel out of place. But I'm glad he did give it credit. Most people are just saying, this is stupid. At least this dude acknowledged that, hey, this is at least fun, but it doesn't fit for me. I watched someone play the intro boss, literally cutscene after cutscene, quick time event after quick time event. Press square repeatedly to win. You people aren't gamers. You need to quit and go back to whatever it was you all did before you ruined this industry. Hey, see, he said he watched someone play. That's not even how it went. The beginning boss fight was a little bit like that, but the rest of the game, this dude just discredited the rest of the game because of that. Oh, these comments are starting to actually make me really mad, man. This is why I had to make a video on it. I don't mind the wingsuit, but this isn't how wingsuits work. No, it's a video game. Alright, I had a lot more that I didn't save before I decided to start saving. What made me save these is the fact that there was so much hate. I was like, okay, let me start saving these. I'm gonna make a video on this. But I just had to get that off my chest, man. I had to share that.